damit. Kung ano lang makita ko.
Hi, bro. Good evening.
Are we on? Are you sure?
Yeah, we're live. It is
Wow,
time
we're
once
on.
again for the Rawr Hour with
We're,
Spanky Enriquez and Richie Zamora, the
it's
pickiest eater, and
ano to? Episode 3 na ba?
episode 3.
Nice.
Ano?
Parang natuloy din tayo
Oo nga eh. Despite
Hindi,
all
tsaka
that.
bilib ako sa discipline natin. Naka 3 weeks, dire-diretso tayo.
Oo, di ba?
Di ba? Tama yan.
Who would have thunk?
Kasi may pinag-uusapan kung walang nangyayari sa mundo, walang tayo, walang sense.
And it's funny kasi we started it, yung ano talaga. Game? Tomorrow, game? Next week? Parang ganun, lagi we keep moving it di ba?
Oo.
Let's do it na nga.
Finally, let's just do it. Take off all the clothes.
You know, I gotta commend you, bro. Si Raf B has been online since 8:40. Hindi ka pa naka-online, si Raf B naka-online na.
Para si Raf B na most valuable listener natin.
Meron din tayong Richard Diuda, bro.
Siya na yan. Most improved listener. Di ba? Dahil ang ganda ng niya. Ang ganda ng avatar. Parang kaming avatar today for 24 hours.
May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you. Let's May the 4th.
Right. I'm I realized that it was May the 4th today because in my reminders, in my memories pala of Facebook, the picture is Rain. Si Rain na naka Ray na costume. So that was the first thing.
Who was that? 5 years ago?
During not the second one, the Rian Johnson one.
Okay. Ang ganda ng costume na yun. I remember that costume. Ang ganda ng costume
it's from the Disney store. It was from the Disney store talaga.
No. Akala ko pinagawa mo pa yun.
No. It's from the Disney store. My brother brought it as a pasalubong from the US.
Nice.
Bro, we have a celebrity with us right now. Our fellow
Richie Zamora?
No, Mark Tan of Inspiration.
Siya na yan, si Tito TikTok.
and his beautiful family, sana. Hello. Bianca and little Beanie. Si Beanie, bro.
Hindi na little si Beanie pag makita natin, pare. Dalagitan. Kaya nakakainis tong punyetang pandemic na to
Hindi mo nakikita. Diba? Hindi mo na
No, nagugulat ako, di ba? Si anak ni Franny, the twins, sila Jacob. Ibang itsura
hindi na baby cute as in kid cute na siya.
That's true. Your own little baby Rain is wow.
Hi, dude. you know, yung nakakatawa because we're trying Rina and I always talk about Disney and all of that, no? About when the pandemic is done, first thing we want to do is go to Disney, ganon. And the parents seem more excited than the child. She seems more kasi kami
why is that?
Because
dahil ibang interest ni Rain or ng generation niya.
Yeah, parang ganon. But of course she says, yeah, I want to ride that. But yung mga Disney princess and stuff like that used to excite her before. Mas exciting for Rina than Speaking of my beautiful wife,
our producer.
And we have also another celebrity, the chef in stilettos herself. Naging haciendera.
Wow.
Chef Cecil. Hi, Chef.
The Queen of Palawan.
Right.
Di ba? Then nakakatawa si Cecil, si Christian, di ba? They're good friends. And Christian, and when they got married, Christian put up a farm in Palawan. And right before the pandemic hit, si Cecil kept on planning. Sabi, nako, pag-ayos na lahat dito, may chef, syempre, the hottest chef in the land, di ba? Mrs. Moeller. Oo. Siya magluluto, tapos may mag-ahasik, hasyendero si Christian. And, of course, that all went to naught. Naka-pending, naka-pause. And this is the small world thing. They have a lawyer. Nakilala ko. Parang may common friend ko sa Facebook.
Okay.
Lawyer ni Cecil at ni Christian. And she's very hot. She's very hot. Very pretty. Very smart. Kaya ko yata siya naging friend a long time ago. Si Leah. Si Leah yung... Tapos bigla na lang, sumunod siya sa akin, "Hi, I'm writing on behalf of Mrs. Cecil Moeller." What? Si Cecil siya. O si Leah nga. Si Leah Badilio Crisosto. Attorney, sana makinig ka rin. Para siyempre, kung ikaw si Chef Stiletto, ikaw pinaka-hot na chef sa Pilipinas, dapat yung hot lawyer din, di ba? Para bagay. Nakakatakot sila. They're very intimidating.
Liga yan eh. Dapat may liga yan.
Ano yan? They're both very tall. I think they're both taller than us.
No.
Di ba? Both very smart.
Both
very smart and very witty.
Yeah. You know,
and very beautiful.
You know, I still remember that I took Justine, our friend from Cebu, to Silk Road in BGC, where I introduced her to Chef Cecil, and oh my God, she was starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
She was absolutely starstruck talaga. She was saying, "Oh my God, this is the most fabulous woman I have met." Not only is she an amazing chef, she is absolutely gorgeous, and she's confident. She knows her shit, and she was really starstruck. Wow, this is goals talaga for her.
Hindi, tsaka dagdag ko lang para baka di nyo kilala si Cecil. Ang bait pa.
Naman.
Di ba? Yun. Ang bait ka ba, napaka-humble, napaka-down to earth. Di ba?
And you can you know that it's authentic because a lot of the members of her crew follow her from whatever restaurant. If she moves to another restaurant, susunod yung mga ibang crew niya. Ang galing. She was telling the stories. One of her trusted, I think, sous chefs or something, was started off parang dishwasher lang or something. She took him under her wing and helped train him. And now, hasinera na siya. He can any restaurant he applies to, he has the resume of being under Chef Cecil.
Yeah, Cecil also had the best durian ice cream. Do you remember? Durian lover. Wow, durian lover.
No.
Best ice cream. Really good durian ice cream.
Everything that she made, the coffee ribs is what talaga.
Oh yeah, yung niluluto natin sa ano?
Yes, that one.
Para naka-hibachi, di ba? Oo. Shit.
Okay, wala pa nga tayo sa That's something na we need to talk about also, the mga different international cuisines in the future here in the Philippines.
Karamihan na. But what?
No, but lumilihis na tayo sa
Palagi naman. Kaya nga may 30-minute window tayo Kasi hindi naman tayo mag-land sa topic agad
Kaya nga
Pati si attorney ni Cecil na pag-usapan natin, si Dia. Kung sa tayo maabot. Pero I think we should start with it. Napuyat ka ba kagabi? Yan tatanong.
Lagi naman But when I saw, what happened is that I fell asleep siguro mga 12. But I woke up siguro mga 3 para jumingle. And yung jingle ko is kasama yung...
kaya mahaba yung podcast natin Haba ng mga pasakali mo. Hindi ko naman kailangan malaman jumingle ka Pwede mo sabihin, uminom akong tubig.
When I went to the bathroom, syempre tumitingin ako sa phone, nakita ko. Meron kasi ako notification from Marvel.
Jingle ka. Patawa mo yung phone mo, jumingle ka. Ano yun?
Well, kasi marami akong notifications, marami akong push. And then, I play a game also. I play this game where
habang jingle ka.
No. I play this game where you manage a base. At certain hours, it will notify you that you need to recruit, you need to train, you need basta update or whatever, di ba? So, I was scrolling if I need to do anything, and then nakita ko yon. Ano
yung game na ganyan dati nung bago yung Facebook?
Ano yung?
Di ba, ganyan yung game dati sa Facebook dati. Farmville.
Farmville, yeah. Ito naman, it's an odd name for a game. It's called Survival and Puzzles. Okay, it sounds like the most uncreative name in the world, survival and puzzles. But it's a mixture of yung parang those battle games na and match 3. Yung
Mm.
parang Candy Crush, but it's also managing a base because may mga zombies that overrun the world. Basta it's really interesting. I'm not giving it justice, but trust me, it's enough.
No, you're
It's
not giving it justice. It's the worst. It's the worst sales pitch ever.
may pangako na sa atin si Chef Cecil.
Mm.
I will serve you those here in Palawan, promise yan. Yun.
Yan.
Actually, Chef, kaya kami nagpaparinig. Yan yung gusto namin marinig. Okay. Ay,
Sandali. Anong oras sa Palawan? Pareho naman oras natin sa Palawan. Oh. Hindi naman ano.
Ano na?
Hindi naman ibang time zone ng Palawan. So, alas 9, alas 9.
May Pacific time, tsaka Eastern, ganun ba yan?
Merong may Davao time. It's Davao time. It's time to sleep. Sorry. No,
Okay.
no, hindi lang talaga. Hindi lang naman sa ano. Parang may nag-text kasi kanina, basahin ko lang
Go.
May campaign na sila, yung aga-aga pa eh.
But I just wanted to say hello also to Eric Teodoro watching right now.
Hola, Eric. No, anyway, basta this morning, I received a text from an unknown number that said, magandang umaga, pinapaalala lang po namin na magsusot ng face mask, dalhin palagi yung face shield at palagi mag-social distancing mula kay Pangulo Duterte at kay Mayor Sara Duterte.
Wow,
di ba? Daming load, Yun. Kaya tinatanong ko lang baka ibang oras sa Davao kasi napaka-sweet naman ng reminder.
DST daw sila.
No, but ako seriously, I mean not like the current administration, but I love Davao. Let me just make that abundantly clear. It's one of my favorite cities in the Philippines. Kaya wag niyo po akong gawin persona non grata. Di ba? It's really my favorite city ako. Marami po akong girlfriend dyan, tiga Buhangin, tiga Ecoland. Oo, lahat sila nandyan. Minamahal ko po silang lahat.
My first time or second time in Davao was with you.
Oh yeah, di ba? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
so Marco
Polo, and the mayor at that time walked in, and you were saying, I hope I get to see him. I hope I get to meet him near.
Yeah.
And literally, he just walked in, and Spanky, being Spanky, excuse me, Mayor, can I get a picture with you?
Oh, yeah, di ba? Oh. Hindi, I was fan eh. Talagang fan ako ni Mayor Duterte. By Mayor, ano ko lang. And I'm partly responsible for him being president because I made the very first page. Historic. The very first Duterte for President Facebook page back in 2011 or 2010.
Yeah. But it was after that time eh. Diba? That binuhay mo ulit kasi you were really impressed because I gotta admit during that time that we were in Davao, everything there was really orderly. The traffic, they were almost self-policing to that point that they were diba? Ang galing. So
fan talaga ako as a Mayor Duterte fan ako. Fan.
Si
President Duterte. No, I don't think so. Anong floppings?
I haven't tried floppings.
Joke ba yan? O totoo?
Sabi ni Mark na foppings.
I don't know.
And then our friend Marinong Cosinero from YouTube.
Yeah.
We went to Samal Island. We did. That's where we went, no, Spanks?
Yeah, nung kumakanta
we went to Samal Island.
Ano kinanta natin? Take my hand, we'll walk a while, we'll walk. What's that song? More than you'll ever know. More than you'll ever know. I don't know. Puta, kinanta ko pa yun. Hindi ko alam ba't kinanta ko sa Samal Island yun. Sus Mariosep. Yung girlfriend ko sa Davao, Richie pang ay Alma. Half Filipina, half Australian from Sydney. Oh my God, you should have seen her. Sus Mariosep. Hindi pa uso yung surfing. Surfer na siya.
Oh, with the nice
Kasi I
prawns.
think she used to go to, I think, Mati or something to
Hmm.
surf. That's why when I would see her, her hair would be sun-bleached, blonde, and then she'll be
Yeah.
super tan. Sus Mariosea, parang date ko, tiga ano, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Then one time, sabi ko, alam mo, punta ka Manila, pagyayabang ng kita. Pati yung mga tito ko. Sinisiba ako ng mga tito ko at sila na ano, na bulabog. Sino? Sparks, pakasalan mo na. Well, she's safely back in Sydney. Good for her.
Si Mark is suggesting if you go to Davao, stop Silugan.
Alam mo pinakamasarap sa Davao? Yung Dodds. Dodds.
Ano?
Doon yung pinakamasarap na panga ng bariles. At saka tuna belly. Diba? Kung taga Davao ka, ang pangalan ng Dodds. Pero kung ano yun, yung ano yung Tagalog yun? Yung dayo, kung dayo ka, siya, dudes. Oh, Dodds, Davao. Yeah. Sarap doon. Ano, katabi ng Ateneo? Katabi ng Marco Polo.
Okay.
Hole in the wall, oh.
Hindi natin napuntahan. Hindi kasi
hindi.
tayo
Hindi. Medyo social yung ano natin, itinerary natin.
Oo nga.
Yeah. Oh man. Don't see how
from our Marvel discussion.
Yeah. Yun ang topic natin ngayon after 17 minutes. Oh. Sino may hangover?
Ako, I'm telling you, no joke. When we were talking about Robert Downey, I was telling you about, diba, yung audition and all of that. Umiiyak siya sa baba. Just thinking.
Uy, pero salamat Mr. and Mrs. Zamora. This past weekend, I rewatched for the first time since I watched in theaters in Endgame.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And wow. Ito lang ang masasabi ko sa Endgame. I'd forgotten kasi in the heat of the moment, in there, and this will lead directly to what we're talking about. Yung nasa loob ka ng sinihan, you're reacting with so many people, and you're just literally swooning, right? Over what you see on screen. And because it's a 3-hour movie, there's a lot that's piled on.
Right.
And I'd totally forgotten about the flashbacks where Tony Stark went back in time. With Captain America to 1970. Tapos si Stanley naka-hippie outfit, di ba? I've totally forgotten that. So when I was watching it, oh my God, it blew my mind. And it was so heartfelt, di ba? Kasi yung unang scene, parang, was it in the same movie? Yung parang he was doing a TED Talk, then pinakita yung dad niya and mom niya.
That was
Civil War.
That was Civil War.
That was Civil War, right? So
yeah.
Then you see the dad, and then they meet each other in 1970, and then they're talking about the pregnant wife, and that's the son. It was such a good part. I wish it was longer. That was like kept saying, and then I kept saying, sana iniksian na lang yung nando si Thanos, si ano pa ni Green Girl,
Gamora.
Si Gamora at saka si Metal Lady. Sana si Nebula, I love Nebula, crush ko si Nebula. Sana ginawa nilang mga 5 minutes yun. Diba? Kasi dami ng screen time ni Thanos eh. But those scenes, oh my God. What was the other flashback? There was another flashback, the other thing in time.
Si Captain, nakita niya si Peggy. He didn't realize Peggy.
Yeah. I wish that whole segment was longer. That whole
yun talaga yung I can say na si Chris Evans, the way that he was looking at Peggy, yung longing niya talaga. Talagang was talaga yung nafi-feel mo na kawawa naman tong guy na to. He puts the world on his shoulders, but siya yung sariling happiness niya, he was deprived of it. Kawawa, di ba? Ang galing.
Diba, ako, when I watched the first Avenger, noong una ko pinag kasi you're dazzled by all your heroes coming to life, no? Your childhood comic book heroes coming to life. And you sort of miss the little details. when you watch it again, and you have the luxury of pausing and then reflecting on the scene you just saw. Parang ang lungkot nung yung magka-crashes sa Arctic.
Yeah.
Yung hindi mo sakit the picture, tapos yung I was hoping for a one dance with you. Ang lungkot ng scene na yun. Parang si Captain America talaga. Parang ako di ba? Ang lungkot ng love life.
That's why. Kaya that's wow. That's why ang poetic ng last scene, because they finally got their dance. Diba?
So good. Yeah, I had
with that in mind,
what you want to do? With that in mind, last night, ba't ka napuyat? Kasi hindi ba may kwento may Plants vs. Zombies ka pang kwento
Ako nga, yung jingle ko napunta sa Davao bigla
Oo nga, layo.
When I saw that Marvel released a new package, Marvel Studios celebrates the movies.
Yeah.
Wala. Sabi ko, I don't know if they had seen this already, basta itatag ko sila because I wanted to see it. I need to talk to them about it. So that was automatic yan.
Kala ko una hindi Marvel kasi may mabilis yung daliri. Dinownload niya na tapos pinost niya as his own video. Parang ganyan ginawa niya.
Sino to?
No, one of those idiot Facebook people.
Ganun talaga. When they want their own, when their paghabol nila hits talaga.
Yeah.
But technically that's not original content, so you're not supposed
That's true, but they're so fast, di ba? So doon ko na napanood, kaya kala ko fan video. Kasi hindi naman galing sa Disney Plus, hindi naman galing sa Marvel MCU official. But then I saw it, oh my God.
Do you want to show it?
Was your, yes, for the benefit of those who have not seen it, let's show them. Marvel Goes to the Movies, is that what it's called?
Marvel Studios celebrates the movies.
Celebrates the movies.
Yeah, let me try to see if I can use.
I love being with people. It's the most incredible thing in the world.
What are you doing? Oh, this is nice.
That world may change and evolve, but the one thing that will never change, we're all part of one big family. That man next to you, he's your brother. That woman over there, she's your sister.
Higher, further, faster, baby. That's right.
We're all part of one universe.
Wakanda forever!
That moves ever upward and onward to greater glory.
On your left.
I'm getting goosebumps. I love the transition, from the old to the new. Niiyak na misis ko, Spanky.
It was great. When you love something, you fight.
Oh, Eternals. Ah! Wakanda forever! Oh my God. Woo!
See you at the movies.
Diba? It works on so many levels. Diba?
Absolutely.
Nainggit na naman ako sa mga naka-vaccine na sa Amerika. Diba? Kasi sila, pare, handa nang manood ng sine.
Totoo.
Diba? They're that close. They're about to reopen the theaters. Oh, man. And that movie, that clip, that short video works on two levels. One, it just gives you a sense of how big and how much, lalo na for you, exactly what you're talking about, Tash, diba? How much the MCU has meant to you over the past 13 years. Then in 3 minutes, it encapsulates that. And then it shows you where we're going. Ending with the Fantastic Four. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Di ba? Tapos ilagay mo pa yung hugot na gusto ko manood ng sine dahil gusto mo ganun yung reaction, di ba? Pare, hindi. No matter how good the movie is, if you're just one or two people watching a big screen, it's nothing, di ba? You gotta have popcorn spilling, a sticky short from soda.
You know, like, ito si Richard Diuda say, yung na-experience niya sa movie house yung Endgame, no? Ako,
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could go back to that moment because because iba talaga yung feeling na iba talaga feeling it for the first time, watching it for the first time.
That's true.
Diba? Iba talaga, iba talaga eh. Basta all I know was Endgame, Rina must have cried 5, 6, 7 times at least. At least. Kala mo it was the English Patient or something like that. Avengers Endgame.
Pero sa siya una naiyak kay ano? Kay Ant-Man? Ano ba yung unang nakakaiyak doon?
Kay Ant-Man, nung nakita niyo yung anak niya, umiyak
Yung
siya.
anak niya, yeah, oo.
I Love You 3000, umiyak siya. Kay basta even sa Girl Power Park, umiyak siya eh.
So, ako naiyak ako doon sa ano, nung kita si Tony tatay niya, parang nakakaiyak
Syempre,
talaga, di ba? That was so freaking poignant, grabe.
The portals,
Diba?
when the portals started coming, yun na talaga yung waterworks niya.
Uy, dapat pagawa tayong t-shirt, ano? On your left. Para tayo ganun t-shirt. No? Dapat ganun tayong t-shirt. On your left. Mandali naman pagawa t-shirt, di ba? On your left. Tapos may arrow. Parang I'm with stupid na t-shirt. Ano?
Ayan, si Rina. Ito, opening credits pa lang. Umiiyak na siya.
Bakit?
And then sa ending, when they did the curtain call, each and every one of them, lalo na when it became the core Avengers na. Yung nag-iba na yung music to the original. Nako.
Yeah.
To this very day, umiiyak pa rin siya.
Alam mo, saan na tayo naguluhan lahat doon yung ano, di ba? Yung lumabas yung bata sa Iron Man 3. Sino yung gagong yan? Sino yung kilala yan ah? Di ba?
I have to admit, I had to, syempre kasi ang layo na ng itsura niya eh.
Oo. Tsaka walang ano.
Diba, I had to find out on YouTube.
Walang context eh, di ba? I understand you had to be there, pero sana, well, you couldn't cheat. So you had to
did you see the deleted scene? Did you see the deleted scene?
No.
Okay, so there was a scene that they deleted after Tony passes. But they had to take it out because syempre time constraint and it became medyo redundant na with the last shot of in the funeral, no, where they go from hero to hero. Pero I would have liked it if they
what was the scene?
Each and every hero on the battlefield. It's starting with I believe where they kneel.
Yeah.
Where they kneel in honor of Tony.
Yeah. I don't think hindi ko na kailangan kasi his death scene was like parang Shakespeare yung death scene niya, di ba?
So, but you know, the mere fact that they're all there at the funeral makes that scene redundant.
That's true. That's true.
So I get why they took it out. It would have had a nice impact, but nagiging redundant nga siya talaga.
Yeah. But it's
so which one are you excited most, Spanks, among all the that you saw upcoming?
Well, Eternals. Kasi nandun yung magkapatid eh. Si Jon Snow at saka si Yumaong kuya niya.
Si Black Knight, tsaka ang pangalan ni, forgot yung name ni,
Ni Richard Stark.
Richard Madsen. That guy is a fantastic actor. Did you watch that show of his?
He's a British?
Yeah, that one.
Something.
What's the name of the show?
The Avenger. Hindi, basta maganda. Basta he's a secret agent.
He was excellent there. He was so good.
Hindi ko nga siya nakilala eh. Oo, hindi ko siya nakilala. Kasi,
have you seen the deleted scene where Tony spoke to an older Morgan when he's, yes, I saw it. And I'm glad they took it out. I'm glad they took it out because I don't feel it fit because you had no connection to Morgan looking older. If it was the young Morgan, I would have liked it more, no? But the mere fact that when he snapped, did you see that, Spanks? Did you see that?
Di ba we decided last we hate Iron Man 3. So
no. Si kasi, ang nangyari is that there was a deleted scene from Endgame. When do you remember when Thanos snapped? He saw a young Gamora. And then young Gamora goes, was it worth it? Parang nasa soul realm siya. Dito naman, when Tony snaps, he sees an older Morgan.
Sino si Morgan? Sa Iron Man 3?
Yung anak.
Anak niya. Anak niya.
Si I Love You 3000.
Akala ko si Uncle Morgan eh.
No. Si Morgan yung anak niya. And then, parang an older, parang he doesn't know who she is. And he goes, I'm Morgan. And parang he realizes it's the older Morgan. And parang I just wanted to tell you that you did it, we're okay, you don't have to worry about us. Parang ganon ang sinasabi niya. And then parang that was his how do you say it? It was symbolic for him to, okay, he can let go, the fight is over, everyone is safe. But the thing is, the actress that they used was an older version. I believe she was the actress in what's that Netflix show na about suicide? 13 Things.
I hate about you.
I'm bad with names talaga. No? If it's not a Marvel movie.
Tsaka luma na yun eh. That was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
So, she was the actress. So parang wala kang connection doon sa tao. Hindi mo na-feel yung emotional connection to what she's saying. As opposed to if it was the young Morgan who you saw yung lambing nila, yung nila. So they I guess during the editing process.
That's why it's a
13 reasons. Thank you, BJ. Isa pa rin tong comic book fanatic din to. So one time gotta get him on. Parang BJ.
Hi BJ, good evening.
Yeah.
So ikaw. So yun nga. What are you most looking forward to this upcoming Phase 4?
Hard to choose one, but especially with the win of Chloe Zhao, you have Angelina and Salma Hayek in the same movie.
Eternals talaga.
Eternals. And I'm hoping Eternals is gonna be something like how Guardians of the Galaxy was to me, because I the only one from so far from the Eternals that I know, the only characters off the top of my head that I know are Black Knight and Cersei, because Cersei was an Avenger same as Black Knight.
No, but if we're gonna take it from what, di ba kinikwento ko last week, bibili kami comics, we used to have the Eternals comics and the art was stunning. Kasi Jack Kirby, from the time that he was drawing the early Marvel comics in the 60s, up to the time he launched Eternals, probably like 15 years later, mid-70s. Ibang-iba na eh. Style. Of course, yung nandun pa rin medyo blockish yung ulo nila, di ba?
Yeah.
Very ill-defined, di ba? Pero yung landscapes niya, everything was really different. At saka malalim yung ko. Parang hindi ko maintindihan yun nung bata ko. Eternals comics, what the fuck is this? I don't understand anything about this shit. Diba? Kasi during the time, he was doing all of these cosmic galactic things, Jack Kirby. Then
Yeah.
he was even pirated for a while by DC, where he made Mr. Miracle, which was some sort of similar storyline also. Very cosmic, very Captain Marvel-y, ganun. Yung mga Galactus, yun, yung mga style ni Kirby. Yun yung uli niya. His last creative output, his last creative burst was all of these things. That's why if they do it justice, and I hope they do, it looks like they do from the cast alone, it's either going to be the biggest disappointment kasi sobrang cast di ba?
Yeah.
Or an even bigger surprise because no one really knows about them. An even better, bigger surprise than Guardians. Because no one knew Guardians as well.
Yeah. Because aminado ako. Going in, I didn't know anything about Guardians except I knew who Drax was.
Yeah.
So, pero
okay,
I'm curious who they're gonna get as Reed Richards. I hope they get John Krasinski, Emily Blunt as Mr. and Mrs. Richards.
Bagay, no? Kamukha ni si Emily Blunt looks like Sue Storm.
Yeah, pwede, di ba? Nakakatawa
Pwede.
kasi John Krasinski auditioned for Captain America.
Before he became buff.
Yeah, this is before the Jack Ryan.
So, ano pa siya? Si Jim Halpert pa siya.
Jim Halpert. So, nakakatawa daw because he wore down the suit. He wore the suit. They gave him the suit to wear, like a Captain America suit. And syempre matangkad yung tao, di ba? Feel niya talaga na he was looking at himself in the mirror, ganon. And he goes, I look good. Bagay. So, loob niya na he has the jawline for it, ganon. He was wearing
actually bagay siya.
So he was thinking that he tuwa daw siya. And then he walked out, he took off the costume, then he walked out. And then he passed daw by Chris Hemsworth, who was already laki katawan. And when he passed by Chris Hemsworth at dumaan daw silang ganon, he goes, I'm not getting the job, man. I don't have a superhero body. Okay.
Pero, come to think of it, Chris Evans, when he was Johnny Storm in the first Fantastic Four, payat na siya eh. Diba? He was this young, cocky whippersnapper, diba? Na walang, yun lang yung character niya. Oh. Wala siyang ano nun. Wala pa siyang gravitas. He had nothing of the Captain America Chris Evans. It's just wala, generic cocky shit. Oh.
That's why I admire Chris Evans as an actor because his Captain America is so different from the other roles he plays. I honestly I wasn't excited about the casting of Chris Evans because I felt he was too frat boy looking. I felt we needed someone more innocent, more but nakuha niya eh. He was able to someone pure. But he was able to nail it eh. He was able for me to the point I can't think of anyone else who could
stupid kasi yung director ng Fantastic Four na dalawa. Kung sino man yun. Kundi mo nandun eh. Nandun naman yung skill eh.
Wasn't that let me check. Peyton Reed ba yan?
No, shithead. Kasi ito yung Silver Surfer, tapos si Galactus, Ulap, Cloud, putang ina, ano yun.
Yeah, that part was terrible.
Yeah, the Silver Surfer was rendered properly. But si Galactus, naubusin sila pera kay Silver Surfer, ginawa na lang Cloud. Galactus is a fucking Cloud. He was the first. Para nung una-una mga Marvel Comics, walang sinabi yan si Thanos, si Galactus ang planet eater, si Galactus. Wala yung Thanos na yan.
Tim Story pala yung director, Tim Story. Yun.
Wala siyang trabaho. Parang si Ryan Johnson. Like, by the way, May the 4th, and I was greeting everyone, sabi ko, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, thank you for saving the Star Wars universe, and fuck you, Ryan Johnson. Fuck you. Wala kang karapatan ng May the 4th.
Did you watch Knives Out?
What's Knives Out?
Chris Evans also. Chris Evans, Daniel Craig. It's a murder mystery, a whodunit.
Sino? Ryan Johnson?
Yeah, it's Ryan Johnson.
I won't watch any Ryan Johnson show.
Oh yeah, malaki na katawan niya. It's pretty buff na, pero ibang level yung Captain America. Nakakatawa kasi You know the scene where when he gets out of the parang the cocoon thing, the tank that turns him into Captain America, and then see Peggy goes like that to his chest, di ba?
Pinaplos niya yung
Ah.
Captain America.
During an interview, kwento ni Peggy, I forgot her name, basta the hot girl. Kwento ni Peggy, wala raw yun sa script, pero hindi raw niya talaga matiis.
Di ba? Uy! Topic na! Puta, 40 minutes na.
Sorry.
Baka yung nakikinig dito, saan na pinag-usabi ng dalawang yan?
Okay, so let's start. Let me pull up, naghihintay na yung mga tao kung what is our favorite.
Oo, kanina may mga comments na mami. Puro Marvel na naman yung pinag-uusapan ng dalawang.
Okay.
Well, talagang nagsipag mo talaga. May mga ganyan-ganyan ka pa, ha?
Naman. Okay. So let us start with, di ba? The top 5 favorite fast food dishes.
Ang galing. Parang yung maitre d' sa sa Top Chef Australia. Oo. Ay, Master Chef Australia.
Si Trump yan eh.
Si Trump ba yan? Hindi mali yung mga kinakain niyo dyan. Si Trump nga yan. Fast food.
Si Trump yan because puro fast food. You know that, di ba, he hosted a football team during the time that they were in lockdown. They were in, what do you call it, shutdown. When the government shut down, and they hosted a football team, and siya na nagana since pati staff nila sa kitchen kulang, nagbayad siya ng fast food na lang para sa mga athlete.
Okay.
And he's known for his love for fast food. So before we go to the top 5 fast food dishes, let's start.
Linawin mo lang, ha? By fast food, we mean fast food. Yung sinabi ko kanina when I posted about it. Yung pumipila ka, baka mamaya maghanap ng aristocrat, may maghanap ng pancake house, di ba? We'll cover that in the coming week. So, basta dapat nakapila.
Counter service.
Counter service.
Counter service to. Okay, but before we start, we want to talk about Spanky's fast food items that we miss. Okay?
Meron ka rin bang ganyan? Ako lang may ganyan.
Meron din.
Sige, ako muna yung sa akin muna. Ito yung mga... Okay, actually, that's a double fillet of fish.
Oh, nga.
It was on the McDonald's Philippines menu for 1 year. 1 year. Bago sila naglabas ng mga fish fillet twin length. It was so good. That was my own picture. I shot it in my kitchen table. And it's a beautiful sandwich. And McDonald's, please bring back filet of fish.
Yes,
I'm not sure why it's not back yet, pero it disappeared during the first weeks of the pandemic. And I'm sure it's a supply issue. I'm sure it's some sort of production issue. But if everything is returning back to normal, one thing that you can really make people very happy with is giving them a sense of normalcy by giving them back one of the classic favorite sandwiches of everyone at McDonald's. And mind you, one of the tops in calories as well. It's, hindi, totoo yan. Hindi siya that's because it's Dayan. Ibig sabihin, less calories yan at saka less fat. It has a lot of fat and calories. That's why it tastes so good.
Yep.
Diba? Nung nawala yung double fillet of fish, hinahack ko yan. Diba? Double fillet, double cheese. Tapos yung ikaskas mo yung parang tartar sauce. I guess. Yeah, bring back fillet of fish. I really missed it.
Next.
Puro sabihin ko na puro McDonald's itong namimiss ko. Kasi suki tayo para ng McDonald's, diba? And McDo, I think they had some menu items that were really part of our childhood. Diba? For a long, long time, they were there for decades, like the strawberry sundae.
Yes.
That was so good because this just wasn't just strawberry syrup, that's strawberry bits. Diba? Tapos ang masarap dyan, kasi hindi siya viscous eh. Talagang parang it's a jam. It's not a jelly, it's a jam. Right. Then towards the end, you just mix it with the ice cream. When you scoop it up, it becomes a whole strawberry flavored ice cream, soft serve, strawberry sundae.
Yung hinanakit ko rito is that hindi na try ni Rain. I think she would have loved it because she loves strawberries talaga. So I wish they bring it back. Jack Bauer, do you have a phone call? You have to take it?
I don't know. Mamaya na. Medyo na. Wala. Meron pa akong 23 hours.
Okay.
Oo.
Next.
Nag-ano ako nag-mini survey ako. So this is the sausage biscuit with egg.
Yeah.
And it was on McDonald's menu back in siguro 15 years ago. But it was only there, matagal dito siguro 3 to 4 years. Matagal din siya sa menu. That's why it became something that I used to order a lot. And I remember when I was in corporate, I would be in charge of ordering breakfast when I had training sessions in Cebu or Davao for STI. So, syempre, linilis ako palagi yung McDo. Tapos lahat sila, ano itong punyetang McBiscuit na ito na in-order? Syempre, yung paborito ko kainin niyo yan.
Kanin yung hinahanap nila.
Hindi. Tapos eventually naman, sige, dalawa. Malaki budget ko. Sige, big breakfast at saka McBiscuit. Yun. Wala nang lunch. But ito siya.
Si
Ito so good.
Remembers the McBiscuit.
Pare legit to kasi ang maganda sa biscuit na to, nagka-crumble talaga. It's a very buttery biscuit.
Yes.
And you had to eat it carefully because like really good biscuit, it would crumble under the weight of its own fat and butter component, di ba? All those globules. It was so good. And you could feel it after eating it. Kasi you'd have to wipe your... Sa Mcmuffin, walang ganyan. Di ba? Sabi nga nung nag-comments, I think who was that two comments? Yeah, between a British bread versus an American Southern biscuit. Ano ba? That's no contest.
See, and I agree here. Ito si Omad Feast. Tim Hortons biscuit is a pretty good alternative. I agree.
I didn't know they had this.
They have a delicious breakfast menu also. So if there's bro, check it out. Closest thing you'll find.
Is it available the whole day?
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so ako naman.
Yeah.
So for me, Richie's fast food item. Medyo marami yung akin so sorry
Tatlo na sa akin?
Tatlo. The very first one that I also agree that the filet o fish. Many people are surprised when to hear this, but there was a time that the filet o fish was my default order over the burgers and all of. As Rina knows, it was the filet o fish. I always just add barbecue sauce to it, and
What the hell? Pati yan na yung barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Ano ba talaga?
Yeah, barbecue sauce. It was amazing. So I really do hope they bring it back. Next, the Hershey's Sundae Pie of Burger King.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was pretty expensive, but I love this thing.
It was pretty expensive, but they did have a promo minsan that I think every quarter na 99 buy one take one na yan.
At saka nito imported. Hindi siya gawa dito.
Right.
Nakita mo sa label imported yan
So that's why I think they had they had problems siguro sa customs or something.
Yeah, but that was good. That was really
delicious.
Really good.
And the next was the chicken McMuffin.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, the chicken McMuffin was there for just a couple of months, and it was so good. They used the I believe they used the McChicken patty.
Mm-hmm.
They used the McChicken patty. They had mayo with the muffin. Delicioso gusto.
But I can see how it would work.
Yeah.
Bagay siya sa muffin more than a biscuit. If there was definitely. A patty, it would hold it better.
Meron akong dalawang pahabol that I just had to add. Miss ko na yung chocolate mousse ng KFC. Parang wala
na rin yan.
Wala na eh.
Palaging may bagong dessert yung KFC, but wala nang ganito. This is
good. They have different desserts. Like that brownie in a ball or something like that. Their brownies also, they always say, "Sir, how about brownie?" May chocolate mousse kayo? Ay, wala.
Wala na bang May brownie pa ba yung KFC? That was a pretty good brownie. That was fudgy.
They have the brownie. That's what they always push.
Pero yung brownie nung bago yung brownie, yan siya, ganito kalaki. Para mga 4-inch square. Ngayon, 2-inch square na lang siya.
And the
Hindi ka na
last
matitinga.
one, the last one that I added was the Big and Tasty.
Oh, that was good.
But it had that nice smoky sauce to go with the quarter pounder patty. So those are my
At saka yan eh. Michael
Mm.
Scott Burger yan, di ba? Big and tasty. That's what she
Right.
said. Oo.
Okay. So
Damn. Gusto ko yung ang sarap. At saka it was really big. That was a really humongous sandwich. Very filling. Busog ka. Kahit walang fries, busog ka dyan. Then ako rin,
So-
hindi kalimutan ko lang dagdag. Pero remember when McDonald's had the McRice burgers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, di ba? Those are good. Pero yan, wow, parang ano lang yan, one season lang yan, hindi na bumalik yun. But those were really good sandwiches. They had a beef version and a chicken. Both were excellent.
I like the chicken more, but if you want, I think you tried it also, the rice burger of Moss, the yakiniku.
Yun ang favorite ko ngayon. Yung
Sarap
Moss burger na yun. Kasi kanin eh. Di ba? Tsaka masarap. Tsaka yun yung talagang urig talaga. Oh. Yun talagang urig talaga. I would, right now, I would go out of my way. Kanina, nandun ako sa Ortigas. Muntik akong dumaan sa Robinson's Galleria kasi nakita ko yung Moss para nang bumili ng rice burger.
Just
pag
so
nasa
you know.
Green, pag nasa
Just so
Green
you
Hills ako, yun na nga.
Meron sa, if you're in Ortigas, meron sa Gale, meron sa Mega Mall.
Green Hills, meron. Katabi ng Kimpura. Saka Wildflower.
No, but if you're in Ortigas, Mega Mall and Galleria, meron. So if you're in that area, you have a choice between the two. Are you ready for your number 5, Spanks?
Yes.
Okay. So Spanky's number 5 favorite fast food item is...
Oh yeah, the classic. I hope people haven't forgotten this because Tropical Hut has... I'm not sure how the veracity of all of this, but a lot of older people tell me that the original recipe of Jollibee, the Yum Burger, was really based on the Tropical Hut burger. So if you go to a Tropical Hut now and you order the Rancho Ranchero, any burger, it tastes exactly the same as the patty of Jollibee. Hindi nagbago. So maybe there is some truth to that. I'm not too sure, but it's been an urban legend for quite a while. But although I love the Rancho Ranchero, and that's a sandwich of Tropical Hut which has an egg. It's basically
the egg,
all that you need, di ba? Rancho Ranchero. Ang sarap eh, di ba?
Yeah.
And but the one thing that I am always, whenever I'm in Green Hills, solid to. Solid. Pag kailangan ko ng mapapadala sa Tropical, kasi I think this is for me the scale that I use if I really love something. Makita ko lang yung sign ng fast food. Kailangan kong pumasok. Kahit hindi ako gutom, take out. Bibili akong dalawa niyan na macaroni salad.
It's the mothership calling you home.
It's a classic Filipino recipe kung yung lola mo, imagine mo, gumagawa ng macaroni salad. Yung lasa niya. Pati yung pagka-al dente, yung amount of mayonnaise, the raisins, and then the pineapple, then you may chopped carrots and konting chopped celery. It's just the perfect mix. It tastes like the 1960s, 70s, 80s. Talagang lumang lasa. Diba? You can imagine the giant bowls and people would eat it pag fiesta or pag Pasko sa Noche Buena. And the recipe hasn't... They're very consistent. They're very consistent. And that's very, that's like $60. Oo. So, bibili ako yung tatlo. So, the whole day, kinakain ko yan. Lunch, dinner, midnight snack. It's so good. If you pass by Tropical Hut, and if you've not been to a Tropical Hut, I would suggest you try this. It's, for me, it's one of the best fast food items out there and most consistent, the macaroni salad. Forever.
Okay. So, ako naman, nandito pala si Idol, Franny Wanny. Hello. Hi, Idols. Love the topic.
Yeah. Fran, you tell us your favorite also.
Yeah, Fran. We were just talking about you, how your twins are big boy, big girl na. So, going back, ako naman, for number 5 for me is Panda Express Orange chicken.
Sandali.
Ah, counter service yan, ha?
Hindi,
Pila ka lang.
naisip ko lang. Hindi kasi bago eh.
Panda Express, orange chicken. So I remember I first tried this in 1997 in Hawaii and immediately blown away. So I know that people here when Panda Express came, a lot of the people were saying, I don't understand why you would want to try why you would want to eat there because there are so many delicious Chinese restaurants here in the Philippines. And I agree, there are so many amazing Chinese restaurants here in the Philippines. But this is Chinese American. There aren't very many Chinese American. And to me naman, it's kung masarap, bakit hindi? It's reasonable.
Pare, yun yung ano,
price.
yung mga, sorry yung mga, kung food snob kayo, huwag nyo kaming kausapin dahil sisipain ko lang kayo. I hate that shit. Pati nung pagpasok ng PF Chang's, bakit kaya kakain sa PF? What? Hindi ganito pa. Oh, why don't you eat at PF Chang's? Huh? There's so many good restaurants, the Street Garden, Peking Garden, or near China. But why PF Chang's? Dude, it's not the same. Hindi yan Cantonese. California yan. PF Chang's.
Exactly.
Meron bang honey walnut sa ibang restaurant sa Binondo? Walang honey walnut chicken.
And I don't know if you know that may honey walnut na dito sa Panda Express.
Yeah, I have to go.
Yeah,
remember when we had our meal there and Mark was there and then may inaaway si Mark nung araw na yun. Si Mark Tanawa, palagi nang may inaaway, di ba? But on that particular lunch, when we were at PF, oh yeah, alam ko na, the name that shall not be mentioned.
Okay.
But si Mark Tan, was bristling. He was literally bristling. Parang umuusok siyang gano'n, no? Dahil nakikita niya sa dulo, gago yun eh. Walang gana pag nakikita ko yun eh. Yeah. But for me, good food is good food. And please don't be a snob.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Even when we, wala pang Panda Express here, but when we went to Korea, we were at Lotte World. We were trying to find a place to eat. I saw Panda Express. I asked Rina if we could go there. She wanted something more authentic Korean, but we couldn't really find anything. So I told her, let's go here. I promise you, I'm going to order you the honey walnut shrimp. You will like it. Lo and behold, she loved it.
Sandra, iniisip ko tuloy kailan pupunta ng Ortigas at Green Hills. Pucha, nandun ako kanina eh.
Kaya nga, sayang. If
Nasa
you're there,
Shangri-La ako.
Oh, if you're in Mega Mall, si Franny suggests Taco Bell. She finds it very underrated, but anything with cheese and sour cream to her is love.
No, I'm a Taco Bell fan. I'm surprised I didn't put it here because my Taco Bell branch that closed on Ayala on the 30th. I was so happy when it opened Ayala on the 30th. Nagsarado after a while.
Nagsarado.
But Taco Bell, the chalupa, that's my jam.
My favorite, the chalupa as well. Si Rina orders the taco with the Dorito, made of Doritos.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hindi lang yun. Sa Taco Bell, gumawa pa silang ranch taco.
Yeah.
Ranch, di ba?
She liked the nacho more.
Oh.
When Chef Cecil naman was in Ala Moana Mall, that's where actually, I believe that's where I had it. And
Saan yan? Honolulu, no?
Honolulu. Panda Express.
Oo, alam mo, yung sa mga, huwag kayong maging snob. Di ba? Kung ako, ganun ako eh. Kung, tayo pareho tayo. Kung masarap. Anong pakialam niyo kung American chicken yan or kung American recipe, kung bastardized. Di ba? Kung makain kayo ng chop suey, hindi naman galing sa China yung chop suey eh. Di ba? Kung makain kayo ng lumpiang Shanghai, hindi naman galing sa Shanghai yan. Tapos, pero pag sabihin na spring roll, tuwan-tuwa kayo. Maraming snob eh. That's shit.
Totoo.
Di ba? Shit yung ganun. Wala akong respeto sa ganun. Di ba?
You ready for yours?
Pero, thank you for reminding me because for Panda Express, yung honey walnut shrimp, sus Mariosa.
Mind-blowing.
Parang pag gusto punta sa, ilan na may Panda Express? Isa pa rin?
Dalawa. Meron sa North EDSA. North EDSA.
Saan dun?
SM North EDSA.
I'm going there. May shooting ako sa King Chef, pare.
Oh, yun. Perfect.
Hey, thank you. I will go. That's my Friday night dinner. I'm gonna take home a bunch of honey walnut shrimp. I like that. By the way, I like that more than orange chicken.
Yeah,
Although I
yeah.
love orange chicken. Anong kanin na tiniterno mo sa orange chicken?
Yung ano na, actually more chow mein. Chow mein yung
Ah.
more than rice.
Ako kasi white rice ako sa mga to. Hindi man yang siya, white rice talaga.
But I gotta, when we tried it, when we tried the food, syempre kasi nandun yung si Chef Jeff, when they opened, sobrang malasa compared to when I tried it, the last time I tried it, 2018, sa US.
I agree. Mas,
it was in a food court
mas
in
malasa dito. Oo.
Yeah.
Kasi pag ano naman, totoo yan pag yung timpla ng Pilipinas, I think they really adjust. Para pag kumain ka sa Canada, kaya may yung tawag namin yung kapatid ko dyan, pare, ano yan, Canada style yan. Kulang sa asin, kulang sa ganito, kulang sa sodium, kulang sa MSG.
I think it's because they expect the customer to add their own condiments as they add their own salt. As tayo, paglapag, we expect it na ready to go na.
Hindi, sila talaga mas matabang kasi healthy shit, di ba? Since the 1970s, they've been lessening the amount of sodium and sugar in everything. Sa States, sa Canada, in fast food. Kasi naging obese lang ang tao, di ba? In spite of that, obese pa rin yung mga maraming Amerikano, di ba? Right. Imagine if they had not adjusted the recipe. So, unti-unti, tumabang yung mga pagkain sa fast food. Lalong-lalo na sa North America. Sa Pilipinas, dito naman din na pupunta. May excess tayo kasi. Lagay mo dyan. Type nila yan. More salt, please. Oh! Lagyan pa ng vetsin. Oh, sige. Tama.
Okay. So, ikaw, Spanky, number 4 is the shrimp sandwich. Wendy's.
Diba, Rich, alam mo, ako isang I'm a Catholic schoolboy. Devout. Kaya pagpasok ng Ash Wednesday, pare, hindi naman ako nag-abstain. Pero pag Friday talaga, kahit yun lang, di ba? Hindi ako kakain ng karne, di ba? Hanggang 12:01 ng Sabado ng umaga. But the shrimp sandwich used to be a seasonal item in Wendy's, and I would look forward to this every year. More than the tuna pie of Jollibee, more than the British fish fillet, fish and chips of McDonald's. Ito talaga yung go-to ko pag Semana Santa. Ang sarap nito eh. But as most fast foods will go, there's always I think it's the catch-22. It's a dilemma. You either have to keep your prices high, and Wendy's has the most expensive stuff. You know that, yung mga baconated, parang mamano, 300 pesos yun eh. Even the shrimp sandwich, my fear is they had to adjust the prices and as such lower and make the sandwich smaller because it would be out of reach. Kung yung unang-unang shrimp sandwich, kung ngayon, if they kept that size and that flavor and that size of the bun, I'm guessing easily 200 pesos yun kasi hindi rin mura yung shrimp, yung raw material mo. So this is now, lumit yung sandwich. So now you have to buy 2, but it's not the same eh. You want the hefty patty.
Yeah.
You want that bite of the pagpakado ng shrimp, di ba? Kasi lutong ito eh. Ang lutong, tapos parang tempura eh. Then when you go in, it's the meaty, savory stuff. It's so good. Even that sauce they had, the dressing, which is also like a starter dressing, but a bit more, it was a bit, I guess a bit more spicy. It was such a good sandwich. I'm not sure they still serve it now, but it was my go-to. Tapos yan, hahabulin ko pa yan. Pag mga last day na ng yung mga tapos ng Easter, pupunta pa ako doon sa kasi malapit ako sa UST eh. May malaking Wendy's doon sa Dapitan, sa labas ng Dapitan Gate. Doon ako pupunta. Sumulat pa ako sa Wendy's minsan. Sabi ko, you know what? This is my favorite Wendy's. I've been going here for decades. But ang pangit-pangit ng Wendy's na to. Sumulat ako sa corporate office. It's dirty. The people look uninspired. The signage is faded. The stairs are sticky. I wrote them. Then they wrote me back.
Thank you for your feedback.
Yes, and then they fixed it. It's the most beautiful Wendy's now.
Oh yeah, see.
And I will take credit for that. Kasi kung if you can help, wag ka lang yung mag-rant, di ba? Yung mga wag kang snob. Magdadabog ka lang, di ka naman. You can communicate. You have a voice.
Si Fran agrees. I love anything that's fish or shrimp sandwich. Kaya sad ako nung wala yung fish fillet or BK Big Fish. So I really do think there's a supply problem with the fish. Kasi pati yung big fish ng nawala ng BK.
Oh, talagang may supply. Paano yung mga Chinese kinukuha nila ng fish? Diba?
Labas
Puta,
yung jets mo.
may 200 na fishing boats dun eh. Kaya kung wala tayong fillet of fish, puta, nasa China. Oh my God.
Spans, I have for you. I have a hack for you, no? In case wala kang mahanap na, in case wala ng shrimp sandwich and you want to enjoy this at the comforts of your own home. I just made my latest YouTube video actually. I know this is a online home-based business that you are familiar with. You know the name. Addie's Delight makes the triple bibingka. She also has frozen food.
Yan yung pinakamasarap na bibingka.
Sarap, di ba?
Nung Pasko, pare, hindi ko natikman yan. Pero alam ko, kasi inubos ang nanay ko. yung Addie's Delight.
Triple cheese.
Yung triple cheese, pare. If my mom, who's like the super critical Kapampangan cook, kung inubos siya yun, ibig sabihin, the best yan. Siya alam ko, the best yung Addie's. Hindi ko pa natitikman. Seryoso.
She has a shrimp katsu, which is a breaded shrimp patty. That is amazing. Even for me, and I'm not too big on shrimp, but when I tried it, I was like, this is really good.
Ano siya, frozen?
Frozen. So you just deep fry, air fryer, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
So check out Addie's Delight. All right.
Yeah, tapos bilaw ng social na brioche bun, tapos konti.
Yeah, little butter,
then homemade tartar with capers. Talagyan ko pang capers.
Sriracha mayo or something like that para may konting spice din.
Hindi ako lalagyan ko ng capers para social.
Okay, ako naman.
Parang number 4. Number 4 pa lang ba tayo? Tagal na.
Number 4. Number 4 ko is, can't remember what. The Big Mac.
Oh yes.
I think I'm pretty sure that I told you about how when I was young, the Big Mac was the penultimate burger. Wala pang McDonald's sa Cebu. So
pinagyayabang mo sa Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart ka ba nun?
No, CIS, Cebu International.
CIS sa may
Banilan.
Sa Banilan, sa may Castle Peak.
Alam mo pala yung Castle Peak.
Pare, yun ang home away ko from Cebu. Sabi, saan ka titira? Sa Castle Peak.
So it's not too far from Castle Peak. Castle Peak Mabolo di ba? So
you go down, oh my God.
Mabolo, malapit na yan sa Banilan.
Kasi pagliko ng taxi, pag kaliwa yan kakaliwa ka nandun yung CIS, tapos yung famous 75 peso all you can eat restaurant sa Cebu. Nalala mo yun? Tapat ng CIS. 75 pesos all you can eat. Meron pang scallops. Hindi, na to? Mga 2000s na to.
Okay. Early 2000s, na ako sa Manila.
Yeah, wala ka na sa Cebu. But it was a very famous. So pag ang ginagawa, magdadakad ako mula Castle Peak. Tapos pupunta kami. Then kilala ko pa yung For a while, we had a tie-up with the owner of CIS. She was a very feisty lady.
Si OFC's brother, check out Grab Food. Wala na raw yung shrimp sandwich. Check out the menu of Wendy's sa Grab Food. Wala daw yung shrimp sandwich. So,
wala, doon na tayo kay talaga. Kay, anong pangalan? Sino bibilan ng patty?
Si Addie's Delight.
Addie's Delight is now the source.
Yan, so ito, because I have history with the burger, syempre, close to my heart itong
wala ka ng description.
Nandiyan na yata.
Kinito mo kasi last week yung
nakalita ko na.
Kinito mo last week yun Pero yung Big Mac na yun, pare, small Mac na. Gusto ko lang just to manage expectations.
True, and but at the same time, it kind of works because as I will reveal later on, when I order in McDonald's, I don't just order a burger.
So, no, but the last time I was in the States, Nag-order akong Big Mac kasi nung kinunan ko yun, I have a picture somewhere on Facebook. The Big Mac now fits here. It's
Yeah.
like this. It's this size, right? It doesn't even reach my fingers.
Yeah,
So it's a small Mac now. But again, it's a problem. You cannot price it at 300 pesos.
Yeah.
But you go to the States or you go to any first world country where they have real vaccines, not Sputnik or Sinopharm or Sinovac that they're shitting on us here. You'll get a real Big Mac sandwich as well. And magugulat ka. Pag mag-order ko sa puta, magugulat ako. What the fuck is this shit? Ang laki.
I still remember, bro, one of my most cherished items that I savored till the last drop was when you got me the Big Mac sauce from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
The bottle. Like,
A bottle, oh.
bibili na lang ako ng patties from SNR or something.
Man.
So, Spanky's number 3 naman. Number 3.
Siyempre, the national fried chicken yan eh. Di ba? Yung Chicken Joy kasi, yan, hindi ko na, may genius to eh. Kasi sila na yung may fold. Di ba? There's also an overhang. They cut the chicken skin on the drumstick. I'm not a drumstick guy, but when I see this, tapos yun, nandun yung bumula-bulat, sobrang lutong na overhang ng chicken skin. That's the best part of Chicken Joy for me. Aside from the butt of the thigh, of course. But it's so consistent. Tsaka yung may amoy, yung Chicken Joy. Diba?
Distinct.
Oo, may distinct siyang amoy na, I guess you could still call it lang hap-sarap. Pero pag pumasok ko ng Jollibee, and this is the overwhelming aroma that hits you. And that's why I miss yung regular hubbub, yung linya sa Jollibee. Kasi ngayon, di ba, karamihan, kasabay mo pumunta ka ng Jollibee or McDonald's, kasabay mo lang Grab drivers, walang kumakain sa loob, di ba?
Totoo.
So, hindi mo na mo yung maraming Chicken Joy na linuluto, tapos yung lahat ng table may Chicken Joy, di ba? Tapos maglalakad ka lang, kahit hindi ka nag-order ng Chicken Joy, pupunta ka sa wash basin para maghugas ng kamay, maglalaway kayo kasi sarap na kumain na mga nagkakamoy na yung mga tao, di ba? Nagnanakaw ng gravy. It's such a communal experience, enjoying Chicken Joy. It really is for me the quintessential Filipino fried chicken. Kasi siya abot kaya ng kahit saan. Di ba? Tsaka totoo yung mga commercial ng Jollibee, pinag-iipunan talaga yan kung halimbawa wala kang pera masyado, pero what will you spend on? What's the most special celebration? It really is Chicken Joy. It's not even a burger. Diba? It's not even the Jollibee spaghetti. It's the Chicken Joy. That's the national celebration food. And I miss it. I miss eating it in the same way that in a communal setting, the same way I miss watching movies in a movie theater. Diba? Ang sarap yan eh. Tapos yung una, kunyari, gaganong-ganong ka pa. Tapos, puta, minsan, pag yung duna, nagkakamay na ako, pati kanin. Kasi madumi na, puro gravy na ako. It's so good. It's so good. And it's...
Yeah, I was watching a vlogger, bro. He took, he's Filipino, then he took some American friends to Jollibee. And, of course, they loved it, no? They loved the food. They loved the chicken.
Yeah.
So the Pinoy guy was explaining to them that Jollibee, the Chicken Joy is the most popular item on the menu. And the biggest rival of Jollibee in the Philippines is McDonald's. So they're going, why McDonald's? Why not KFC? Because if you think about it, it should be chicken versus chicken, not burger to burger, because it doesn't seem fair. And then he's like, oh, but McDonald's has chicken also in the Philippines. They were like, what? McDonald's has fried chicken in the Philippines.
Losers! And spaghetti. Come on, you savages, you heathen. Diba? Meron kaming ganyan. Kayo, puro lang kayong biscuit tsaka fries. No, pero yung talaga, iba yung chicken. Dapat nakita ko yan first hand. Kasi, sinostock namin yung unang-unang Jollibee sa Toronto. Nakita namin they got the space. Tapos nakita sa Scarborough to sa suburb of Toronto. Pinipinturan nila ng green, ng red at yellow. Puta Jollibee siguro to. Tapos after a few weeks, may sign na on this side. Maliit pa Parang ano lang, one paper lang on this side, on that side. Ba't kinikinig kami? Nagpa-picture pa kami doon sa labas. Winter yata yun. Parang Jollibee, Jollibee. And then, sure enough, the next year, a year after, I visited them. Puta, saan kami kumain? Ang katabi ng unang-unang Jollibee sa Toronto, ano yung masarap na peri-peri chicken sa worldwide?
Nando's?
Yeah. Ang katabi niya, Nando's. Walang sinabi yung Nando's.
Yung pila.
Nung una sa katabi, pare sa Jollibee, punong-puno. Di ba? Tapos, nung the third year, so my second time to go to Jollibee Scarborough sa Toronto, pare, nung una ang pagbunta, 75%, 80% Pinoy. The next time, 75-80% hindi na Pinoy. There were white, there were other Asians, there were blacks. Halo-halo na talaga. And they were all eating Chicken Joy on every table. Diba? And they were eating, they were just had large tubs of the gravy. They were just, and I was so proud. Just eating halo-halo kasi merienda na. Galing dito. Okay. Grabe. Ang lakas ng Jollibee. No wonder it's becoming a global brand. Kasi yun ang nakita ko talaga. Noong una, Pinoy, then nag-iba yung ratio. So ngayon, karamihan ang kumakain talaga. At saka pumipila. Halo-halo na talaga. God, I miss Chicken Joy. It's not the same sa bahay. It's not the same.
Totoo.
No?
Yeah. I agree. Iba talaga eating there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So ako naman, number 3 is the KFC original recipe.
Of course. Classic.
Legendary yan. So, when it comes to fried chicken, we do have a lot of we're not for choices. No? We whether you go Jollibee, whether you even go Chicken McDo, we even have Popeyes now.
We have a ridiculous abundance of chicken.
Right, but there is something about this being pressure fried na iba yung dating that sets it apart from the others for me. As much as I love the southern fried chicken style, this is the only kind of pressure fried chicken I've ever tried. So it's what made it different for the others. So again, when I was a kid, it was either McDonald's, Jollibee, or KFC na yun na alternate. Kaya those are my happy foods. When I was studying in Montessori, diba? So Green Hills na, Mayaya was waiting for us.
Nag-Montessori ka rin? Kailan
Nag-Montessori ako for 1 year. For 1 year.
Hindi mo nakasabay si Chucky.
Ha?
Hindi mo nakasabay si Chucky.
Kasabay ko si Isabel.
Huh?
Kasabay si Isabel Granada.
Okay.
Ka-block ko. And my God, dude, for the longest time, crush ko siya. As in, tinutokso ako ng mga kapatid ko whenever matanda na kami, Isabel Granada would come out on TV. Uy, Richie, Isabel. So itong si Gagong Chucky.
Gago talaga yun si Chucky.
Nung may singing bee siya, sabi niya sa akin, bro, may papadala ako sa'yo na video, pakisa na lang. Yeah, sure. When I open it, it's Isabel. Hi Richie, Isabel here. May shout out ako. And according to Rina daw, when I saw it, like I dropped my phone na parang kala ko video call and stuff.
How old were you when you were in OB with Isabel?
Wow, that was in 1985.
So, ano yun? Kasa kayo or grade school?
Wow. Basta. Grade school, grade 3 ako nun eh. Blockmate ko siya. So I would see her every recess. And dude, and actually we first met kasi sinamahan ko yung sister ko sa isang casting. Kilala mo yata yun si Apple, di ba?
Apple.
So, I forgot basta yung caster nung time na yun si Apple. Basta
parang familiar, yeah, oo.
Yung Si Isabel was there, and
Wait,
I was
who was modeling? Raquel?
my other sister Rose.
Okay. Oh.
Ano siya, nag-Maggie siya, commercial.
Oh.
And so while waiting for the VTR, we were at the parang green room. Nandun din siya. Nandun din si Isabel. That's the first time I saw her. And I was talagang, you're a kid and you see someone so beautiful and you have no idea what to do. Because you're a kid, you don't know. So I was hiding behind my yaya the whole time. Because I
Oh
didn't.
my God.
And then my yaya speaks Spanish.
Wow, wow.
Social yung yaya ko. Tinuruan kasi ng lola ko. So she was speaking to the mom of Isabel. And then
Okay.
saying, she was asking about my sister, how long we've been, how long have they been going to VTRs, and she was making kwento about yung small talk lang. And then parang ini-introduce sa akin si Isabel, and hindi ko talaga kaya, bro, nanginginig talaga ako just looking at her. And she was so sweet. She was like, hi. She was so bibo, she was so game. And I couldn't talaga, I tiklop talaga. First,
ano ka pa?
experience sa being
baby ka pa nun eh. Baby ka pa nun, di ba?
So yun, and then when finally, then syempre kwento ko kay Chucky. And then when he had an opportunity that he saw Isabel, ginawa niya akong video. When I saw the video, I was like, oh, talagang gulat ako.
Ano ka? Kinilig ka nang inabot ka.
Sobra. She was still beautiful. So God rest her soul.
Nakita mo yan, Oo nga pala, no? Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Oh, sheesh. Yeah. Rest in peace. Wow. Man.
So,
may kwento ko pa sa KFC? Meron pa?
Wala na. Ikaw na. Number 2. Spanky Enriquez is...
Uy, by the way, before we end today, you have to tell the story of your Adam Richmond story. Di ba nangako ka last week? Aga pa naman. Sana nandito siya.
Oo nga eh. Well, if not, ganito na lang. Ang promise ko na lang is...
Who was asking for the story?
I'll look for the video kay Raph. I'll look for the video para kompleto.
Yeah.
So Spanky's number 2 all-time favorite fast food dish is the quarter pounder with cheese.
Right. This is probably the sandwich I've eaten most in my life. Diba? Kasi lalo na nung corporate pa ako, kasi yung presyo, bang for the buck talaga. And it is what it is. As the name says and promises, it's a beautiful quarter pound all meat. Really good beef. No matter what a lot of people say, it's still one of the best burgers out there.
Absolutely.
But now we have a lot of really good choices. We have a ridiculous amount of blessings for burgers, which I think we'll talk about soon also. But kanina, this afternoon, but none other than the burger maestro himself. Diba?
Yes. Pero malupit yung kanya. Double.
Malupit talaga yun.
Double
quarter pounder.
Half pounder na
We're talking about Chef Carlo Miguel. And Carlo Miguel makes for me he's the best burger guy in the Philippines. And when I was just asking people, what's your favorite? I'm joining the conversation. I want a double quarter pounder. I haven't tried that, but it was on the menu for a while. I think it's still part of the secret menu of McDonald's.
Secret menu, yep.
It's still there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Pero ito talaga, in terms of the size and the heft and the mouthfeel and the bite when you open your mouth, exacto siya, di ba? Then you go through all the layers and then you go to the meat. The bun is very soft always, and then the meat just rests for a while, and then it's always cooked the same way. I've never had a pinkish quarter pounder. I've never had an overcooked quarter pounder. I order this anywhere in the world, diba? Kasi masarap. It's comfort food, and it's got the right amount of fat. It's got the right amount of seasoning, and it's always there. Like yung kinikwento ko, diba, nung corporate pa ako, madalas ako ma-traffic, madalas inutusan ka ng boss mo, hindi ka makakain. It's like fuel to me. Diba? Parang gasolina ng katawan. Pag yung out of gas ka na, order ko ng quarter pounder, boom! You're good to go again. Diba? And it's so good when you're so hungry, you almost want to lick the wrapper. Kasi nandun yung ketchup, minsan may butil-butil na cheese. It's so good up to now. And ngayon, up to now, pag yung medyo na-delay ako, kaswerte ako eh. I live near Jollibee Tayuman.
Mm.
Diba? And even nung pandemic, nung ECQ, pag sarado yung Jollibee Tayuman, bukas yung Jollibee San Lazaro. So I'm never too far away from a quarter pounder. Then if worst comes to worst, I can go to McDonald's along at the corner of Forbes and the Pitan. So I have 3 within 10 minutes of my house. And it's been my favorite sandwich for a long, long time. And I don't care what the snobs say because that's for me. Sasabihin, you like the quarter pounder with cheese? Bakit? Porky ba masarap ang Shake Shack? Yun na lang masarap. Porky ba masarap ang Sweet X at Nangka? Yun na lang masarap. Hindi! Di ba? We live in democracy. Kaya yun yung maganda eh, di ba? Maraming masarap na burger. And since we're talking about fast food, in terms of fast food, McDonald's has 2 iconic burgers. You already mentioned one, the Big Mac. This is the other one. And this is my go-to. Gosh. Now, I'm looking at it now, Rich. Puta, nagugutom ako.
Oo nga, ako
Parang,
din.
parang gusto ko mag-lunch ito bukas. Gusto ko mag-McDo bukas. Oh, Mr. Richard Duyuda sa app. Oo.
The Sinigang Boys, just the right amount of fat. Ayan.
Uy, yung ano yan si Edward Bugia, si Chef Ed, nababawasan na ng fat yan.
Oo nga.
Nababawasan ng fat.
Nakita ko yung ano niya. So, when he posted the before and the after, sabi ko, ano yung after? So, nawala yung glasses mo tsaka t-shirt?
Tsaka nakahubad pa rin, nakahubad.
Yun na nga. Sabi niya, na-Hulk Hogan daw niya yung gano'n.
Wow.
Well, fairness.
Iba yan pare. Sabihin nyo si
tsaka
Chef
yung
Ed.
dito niya, medyo na gano'n.
But you know, gosh, alam mo, may utang sa atin yan eh. Kasi nung, matagal na to eh. That ECQ naguguluhan na ako. We were supposed to go to Mini and Bros. May bago siyang burger eh. Burger ba yun, manok? Huh?
Yeah. He told me that you were supposed to go
I know eh. Una with Jeeves. Oo. Tapos una si Jeeves. Nagbisikleta doon. Pero I think parang burger yata yung sabi niya. Kasi ano ba rin yan eh. Master of Burger din yan eh. Chef Ed. Oo. Hindi lang siya Master of Burger, Master of Fried Chicken pa yan. Ed, pakisabi nga, paki-PM na lang kung ano. Kasi pumunta akong kailangan ko mag-burger today.
Maski ano, kain lang. Sabi, daring na si Chef Ed. Ready for mature roles. Tama.
Yeah, oo. Sige. Pag ano, sa sinigang, dapat ano yan, mag-taping kayo minsan. Wala kayong mga t-shirt.
Master Baker. The Master Baker.
Uy, yung John Doe. Man. By the way, just to, since nandiyan si Ed, advertise ko lang, para pinakamasarap na sourdough na natikman ko sa Pilipinas, John Doe. And I told Ed this, nung, kasi lumaki kami, swerte kami, nakapunta kami sa San Francisco, so yung budin, yung pinakamasarap na sourdough sa San Francisco, yung sikat, budin bakery ba yun? I don't have to pronounce it. Basta yung hand carry ko puno nun. Sinabi ko kay Ed, pare, nung hulang pumunta, hindi ko na kailangan kasi ito na yung lasa eh.
Huli.
Diba? Nakakatipid na. Kasi mahal yung budin bakery na yun. Parang yung isang loaf, yung isang bilog doon, mga $10. Yung full size na loaf, mga $12. Diba? Doon na ako kay John Doe, may autograph pa. Pero it's really so fucking good, man. Yung talaga yung sourdough na natikman ko, uy, okay na to. Ito na yung lasang gusto ko eh. Hindi na maghaharap ng iba. Alam ko may mas masarap dyan kung sa panlasa mo yun yung mas masarap. Pero for me, ito na yung nakasanayan ko. Okay na ako dito. Happy na. Para sa quarter pounder with cheese. Hi, Donya.
Hello, Joanne. Donya.
Dami nga yan. Parang, ang daming walang social life ha. Tuesday lahat. Ang dami nakikinig.
Kaya nga eh.
Salamat.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, for me naman, my number 2 is the chicken nugget.
I was waiting for this. Pare, ikaw yung adult na.
Totoo. I never
outgrew it. Adult, you never outgrew it, man. Oh my God.
I need chicken nuggets. The reason why this is higher than any of the burgers is because I can have any burger. It's just a matter of anong feel ko for that day. But the staple na hindi pwede mawala is the chicken nuggets.
And what
need,
sauce do you have with it? What sauce
of
do you have
course,
with it?
the barbecue. Only barbecue. In fact, Philippine barbecue is the best nugget sauce. Because I've had the in the States, it's not as good as the barbecue sauce here in the Philippines. But
Kulang sa ano.
kulang. Well, it's kulang sa tamis. It's more smoky.
Yeah, true.
More Memphis type na ano. And something I discovered that is really, really good is having it with the spicy honey of Geno's.
I can see that happening.
It's so
I
good.
can
Oh
see
my
that happening.
I just discovered it by mistake because I was having a pizza and I would buy Geno's honey, diba? I was having a pizza and I had nuggets on the side. Medyo natapuan ng honey. Sabi ko, sarap kaya? And boom,
Yeah.
ang sarap.
Alam mo gagawin ko dyan? Pero ako, yan, you convinced me. Ganyan ka nabola mo ako dito. Ang McNuggets, gagawin ko, air fryer ko yan. Kasi lulutong palalo yan. I think it's the perfect food along with French fries. That's really perfect for an air fryer.
Yeah.
So I can heat that maybe for 4 minutes at around 180. It's going to be perfect because it's really going to crisp up, but at the same time, it's still going to be soft and tender and juicy inside. And I'll get the Geno's hot sauce, hot honey.
Yes.
I'll put a little mustard.
Yeah, pwede din. Honey mustard.
Yun honey mustard. Gagawa ang honey mustard. Tapos yun ang sausaw. Oh, punyeta. Patay na.
Ito rin, Spanks. Meron akong hack for you. Honey butter fries. Put it in the bag. Put in their fries. Put in your nuggets. Shake it up. You have honey butter nuggets.
Oh!
Trust me, masarap din.
No, is it possible to order extra powder?
Hindi sila pumayag. I asked. Hindi daw pwede.
Because I did like but it's not a permanent item. It's part of their Korean promo, right?
Right.
So what I'll do is before the promo ends, I'll order a bunch of fries. I will just give the fries away.
Yeah.
I'll keep all the packets.
Yun.
Yun ang gagawin ko.
So I have the twins on my side for the nuggets. Gwapo mo daw, sabi ni Joanne.
Thank you. Ano yan? I would like to thank my barber, Ray, of Thirsty Barber. Alam mo yung Thirsty Barbers, ano yun eh. Alam mo yung Santi sa Wilson? It's in the same building. Nasa likod si Thirsty Barber. And it's at the back because it's also a barber. It's a speakeasy in the real sense of the word. And kanina, when I was there, and stick to sila sa gupata, ang pwede na magpugay one at a time. Malaki yung barberia, di ba? There are 6 barbers chairs there. Tapos ngayon patay na yung aircon. Pero ang galing ng barbero eh.
Alam mo si Jerry, you went recently with Jerry, di ba?
Sinama ko. Tapos si Jerry once a year nagpapagupit yata ngayon. Yeah, but it's really and then may fast food connections din yan. Kasi si I4U ang may-ari, one of the partners or one of the majority owners of Thirsty Barber. Siya ang gumawa ng Chicken Charlie.
Meron pa bang Chicken Charlie?
He sold it.
Okay.
Kasi matalino tong si I4. Smart talaga yan. Ganda ng kwento niyan. Nung nakikita niya na may trend sa Korean fried chicken, nagpunta siya New York. Nagtrabaho siya sa Bonchon. Pinag-aralan niya. So, when he opened Chicken Charlie, it was literally the first Korean fried chicken in the country, beating Bonchon by a year.
Yes.
By the time Bonchon came in, of course, in the event, they had the power of their international money behind them. But by the time Chicken Charlie had like 8 branches. Meron pa sila sa probinsya. Diba? And then, sabi ni I4, sige, nag-cash out na ako. Okay na. So, parang nawala na. But it's, it's still really good.
He ejected at the right time.
Yeah, he did. And, he still has 1 foot in the door in the food business, more of the bar business now actually. But yeah, that's my barber, Thirsty Barber, on Wilson Street, same building as well. Everyone knows where Santis is on Wilson, diba? Harap ng deck. So dun, madaling mahanap. May parking pa sa ilalim. 25 pesos yung parking sa ilalim.
Okay, you ready
Saka
for your
magiging
number
ano,
one, Specs?
my number one is so only in the Philippines.
And I don't think anyone would have guessed this.
No one would have guessed this.
I had to double check, bro. Tama ba to?
Tama yan. May picture ako eh. Dami
Kaya
kong
nga
picture
eh.
yan eh. Tuwing kumakain ako sa restaurant na yan, may picture ako niyan.
So Spanky's number one fast food item is
Bam! KFC Gravy, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best. It's not gravy. It's
so
soup.
all of them are guessing palabok, spaghetti.
No, it's gravy. It's
No?
KFC's gravy, which comes
Like
out
I
in a
said,
pump.
You guys would never have guessed it.
Oo. KFC Gravy is my number one. And ito lang, masaya ako ngayon kasi kahit pandemya, syempre bawal na yung pump, di ba? The pump was like fantastic, you know. When we were the balikbayas, guess what's in that pump? Ano yan? Soap?
Yeah.
Ano yan? Sabaw? Then, bump it! Walang gravy.
Mind blown.
Tapos, makita mo, na ng tao, pag, kumain ka sa University Belt, okay, sa may mga, like SM San Laso, may maraming UST students. Parang may isang one-piece chicken. Tapos parang tatlong rice. Tapos unlimited gravy. So hindi ka mga less than 100 pesos. Pero busog na busog ka. Oh man. And they would actually serve the gravy like that.
Gravy
oh yeah,
over,
gravy or yeah. Humihingi ako, don't give me a little platito. Give me a bowl.
Thermos.
Diba? Thermos. Kasi yun pa di ba? Nung pre-pandemic, iikot pa yung mga server ni FC. Para hindi ka na tumayo kasi nakakapagod tumayo eh, di ba? Meron silang gravy na thermos, talagay na lang, i-refill na lang sa ano.
Yan nga, sa maliit na ganyan.
On top of the rice, oh my God.
Yeah,
and that's how they put it.
This is what happened, okay? So, Miss, can I have more, can you put the gravy on the rice? Ay, sir, bawal. Gumanon sa akin.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they gave me that small thing. Sige, dito na lang. Huwag kang aalis. So, she puts it, fills it up. I pour it on the rice. Pakidagdag. She pours it. I pour it on the rice. Pakidagdag. Then I pour it on the rice.
Anong branch to? Ako, yung mga napuputan may ganyan. Yung malaking plastic na lalagyan.
Ako yung maliit eh. Yung parang pangpatis. Panglagay ng So,
you have to show your look of desperation, parang ako.
Kaya nga. And then so, sabi ko, di ba? Di ba mas madali kung binuhos mo na lang sa kanin ko? Ganun din.
Pero for
policy. Sabi
for all of you watching, pwede pa rin. Unang-una, unlimited pa rin yung gravy. So, huwag ko kayo magana. Kaya you cannot enjoy this at home eh. Kasi, hindi ka naman pwede bigyan ng isang thermos na gravy na uwi mo sa bahay, di ba? The best way to really enjoy KFC with unlimited gravy is still go to a restaurant and go there for a late lunch kasi parang marami pa rin tao sa KFC
Yeah.
Kahit pa paano, pumunta ka sa SM Ora, sa mga branch nila sa Shaw Boulevard, parang maraming tao dun palagi. Nagtataka ako. So you go for alanganing lunch mga 1:30, 2 o'clock para medyo may social distancing na konting tao. Tapos you can get your unlimited gravy. They will put it in a cup. Right? And you can sip it, you can drink it, you can put your rice there. And they'll give it to you. No matter how often hindi sila mag-hesitate na bigyan ka pa ng more gravy.
Si John likes rice with gravy.
And I'm sure a lot of the chefs here may mga hacks sila and they know this. But again, what makes fast food fun is the whole communal setting of it. Di ba? Yun talaga yun eh. Kaya dati, ang saya-saya ko, yung stopover ko dati, di ba, madalas akong umuwi ng Pampanga. The Shell station, the big one, northbound, has a KFC. And I would eat there all the time. Eat there all the time. Diba? Tapos pag sa tawag ng mga lola ko, ba't busog ka na? Sarap ng KFC. Diba? Hindi mo ma-resist eh. Diba? Original recipe. Tapos yung parang nagdudurog yung balat ng original recipe. Diba? Tapos
Yun.
lalagay mo yun sa kanin mo. Tapos lalagay mo ng gravy. Puta, kahit wala ng karne. Parang yung balat lang ng manok. Maraming gravy. Maraming kanin. Wala na.
This is,
Tulog
you
ka
see,
na.
Fran, one container of gravy sa rice, tapos next container sa chicken. Pareho sila
Yeah.
ni Rina.
That's the
Whenever we
Filipino way. That's the
Yeah, sabi ni
Filipino way.
Rina is always extra gravy, please, extra gravy.
Yeah. That's why this has to happen dine-in. Diba? Hindi pwedeng i-grab to. Hindi pwedeng i-food panda to. Diba? So, pwedeng dine-in. Kaya nga kung takot kayo mag-dine-in, pupunta kayo sa alanganing oras. Tapos, kunyari, pag pasok nyo, simple nyo, doon kayo maupo malapit sa pinto. Di para bukas palagi, lumalabas yung hangin. Di ba? Maraming consideration ngayon eh. But ako, I feel safe I've always said this, I feel safe in restaurants. Eh. But you go, but you also have to be smart and careful and
Of course.
cognizant of the best times to go. Di ba?
It's one thing to expect the restaurant to have safety protocols and to do their sanitizing. But of course, on your own, you need to. That doesn't mean that you should put your guard down as well.
Oo, totoo yan. So, ako I keep saying I support dine-in, but dine-in carefully. So, pipili ka ng restaurants na
Right.
hindi ka na lalagay sa alanganin. Di ba?
At tanong ko is, apart from your top 5, do you have your honorable mention that just missed the cut?
Madami yun. Amazing Aloha.
Amazing Aloha.
Yun yung number 6 ko. Amazing Aloha. Di ba?
Ako naman,
kasi,
ako yung Jollibee Spaghetti. This number 6.
Oh, see? Amazing Aloha. Tapos yung sa dessert, yung halo-halo sundae ng Jollibee.
Yeah.
I love Jollibee, but the Chicken Joy just dominates my Jollibee life.
Right.
And for me kasi yung champ naghalo na sa Amazing Aloha. Kasi ngayon yung Amazing Aloha may champ size na siya, 'di ba? So it's become in my mind one burger. So this is my Amazing Aloha champ burger. That would be my number 6 actually. Yeah, I almost gave it to you, pero sabi ko, buti ka tinanong mo eh. But that's it. I still hate pineapples on pizza. I don't see the same. But that Amazing Aloha, that patty, it's Hawaii in a sandwich. I love it. I just love it. After I need it. Parang gusto ko na naman, na-convince ko na naman sarili ko.
Okay, so ako naman, my number 1, and Rina knows this because talagang, as I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this, every Saturday, my daughter and I have a breakfast date, and we have a sausage Mcmuffin. I have a sausage Mcmuffin, and she has her own cheesy egg dessert. But it is undoubtedly yung hinahanap-hanap ko talaga. I really cannot get enough of it. The sausage Mcmuffin of as I said,
it's your number 1. Couldn't you have chosen a better picture?
I know. Believe it or not, that was from the McDonald's website.
Parang huwag ka na gumamit kasi ng hotbot.
So, given that the way I eat it again, may hack as I mentioned before is that I break off the hash brown. I put the half hash brown inside, in between the buns, and then I ask for strawberry jam. Then I slather the patty with a bit of jam, so that may blend ng sweet and savory to go with the extra crunchy texture of the hash browns. So I suggest.
Can you ask for extra strawberry jam in McDonald's?
You can. Yes, you can. At
So
worst,
pwede ko mag-order ng soft serve, tapos I can hack my own strawberry sundae. Sort of.
Worst case, they'll charge you 15 pesos. But some give it for free.
I'd pay for that. I'd pay. They really have a really good jam.
Si Abet loves
It's
the
not,
sausage McMuffin. Kakampi ko yan. Si paring Richard din. Yan din yung breakfast ko for work. He loves the
oh,
sausage.
dito to yan. Pero, I mean, now, the minute you show me that there's a biscuit McMuffin, Mac sausage biscuit sa menu, babay na ako sa McMuffin.
Try
Parang, pare, dumating na yung shota ako talaga eh. Babay na, ganun na yan. Pero I like that. I mean, I love that too.
Si Chef Cesar naman, gusto niya yung sausage McMuffin with egg.
Yeah.
And let me just add one last thing. May special mention lang ako is that the Philippines McDonald's barbecue sauce.
See?
I gotta say.
Pareho
Yes.
yung number 1 natin, sarsa.
Sarsa. Special mention lang ko. Special mention lang yan. So, si Abet, yan din yung breakfast daw niya kanina.
Can you ask for extra or can you pay for extra barbecue sauce?
Yeah, 15 pesos. I have a whole
Do you
stash.
hoard?
Yeah.
I know, di ba? I would assume you have a lot in your house.
Yeah, I have a
Pero
stash.
that's a good $15. Marami yan eh. It's just when you tear open the package, it's substantial.
Yeah.
It's not bad for 15, yeah.
I agree with Franny, the McGriddle. I wish they would bring it back as well.
I like the McRib.
Yeah, a lot
like
of
the
people
McRib?
did. I like the McRib. I liked it as a sandwich. I didn't like it so much as a rice meal. But alam mo naman dito sa Pinas, naghanap sila ng kanin.
Oh, hindi yung McRib kasi. Ano siya, di ba? Yung controversy sa McRib, it's not really a rib. It's a pink. It's like Spam. In the States, it became controversial because it's called pink meat.
Mystery
right? So it's like it's mystery meat. Tastes good in the form of some sort of rib. But I love the name. And I really enjoy it. I would buy that. But I agree. Mas masarap siya as a sandwich.
Di ba?
And dun ko na gustuhan yung barbecue sauce talaga. May extra barbecue sauce. Yun lang. Alam mo, ang sarap talaga ng gosh.
I don't know if you remember.
Ako,
Ito, Spank, do you remember when they had Chicken McDo had barbecue? It was slathered in a barbecue sauce.
yeah, sandali. Kasi hindi ako ma-barbecue sauce eh. Ang pinaka-barbecue sauce ko talaga dalawa eh. Yung sauce ng Aristocrat barbecue.
Yes.
Diba?
Pero medyo
Tapos yung
yan yung
parang ano yun eh. Ano? Parang ano?
medyo peanutty.
Oh, parang sate. Parang sate yun.
Yeah, parang satay sauce.
It's basically a satay sauce, but it pairs perfectly well with chicken. And the barbecue sauce that I really grew up with, na hanggang ngayon, yun ang hinahanap-hanap kong lasa, yung Kraft barbecue sauce. Medyo maasim-asim, di ba? Tapos kulay, it's very tomatoey.
Yeah.
That's the taste I like. Eh. So this other taste I like. Siguro, but that's my number 3 taste. But this works for me only in McDonald's. I can't have it anywhere else. But you give me nuggets, tapos bigla akong magdidip, tapos tutulo yung sauce, tapos kukunin, kahit nasa paa mo na kukunin ko yung tumulo, di ba? Kahit nasa patleg mo na,
Meron kaming binibili Spanks. I'm not sure if it's Kraft or Hunt's. Brown sugar barbecue sauce. Masarap.
Ooh.
Yeah. Si Franny, sabi niya yung barbecue goes with the fries, nuggets, and chicken lahat. Fran,
That's true. Oh.
I do not eat McDo burgers na walang barbecue sauce. Lahat na McDo burgers, ask Rina, may stash ako, kailangan lagyan ko talaga ng barbecue. Try it.
I agree.
Whether it's the quarter pounder, whether it's the McChicken, whether it's the dating filet of fish, anything talaga, lagyan ko talaga ng barbecue sauce. Ang sarap. Try it.
Pero yun nga, ako, ang feeling ko, I can't have this with anything with that Jollibee made. The McDo barbecue sauce fits with anything on the McDo menu, including, I'm sure, on soft serve.
Wow.
It will work. It will work on soft serve. I'm so sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past it. I don't know if I'd be willing to try it. I'd wait for your...
Yeah, go. Hindi, pag magkasama tayo, gagawin ka.
Fries with Sunday.
Oo naman. Classic yan. Pero fries ka with ano? Caramel
Caramel.
sundae. Oo, yun talaga yung ano ko talaga.
Okay.
Gosh. Ano, may app ba yung McDonald's?
Ano na?
Gusto ko tuloy mag-order ng McDonald's.
Oo nga, ako din eh. Ren. Not Rain. Ren.
Hi,
Pwede
Rain.
ba tayo McDo tonight?
Ito yung mga masamang payo eh. Oh, babagno kayo.
Tama.
Alas 11 ng gabi. Tama yun.
Soft serve na lang. Try mo, bro.
Kevin, please do it. Gagawin ko yan. Tignan natin kung... I think it will work. Because it's sweet eh. I think it's gonna fucking work, man.
You
Tapos
remember
nalagyan mo ng fries.
si Mr. Hornation? Yung kasama natin sa Fireside.
I know. We met him once. Tapos nagka-pandemic na. Oo.
Yeah,
I know.
Kami dapat natin pupuntahan, bro. Nagka-pandemic.
Pag ano na, pag ready na. Oo. Ako bukasan ba ako? Well, I have to go to Pampanga bukas. Totoo to kasi my mom's sa Pampangan eh. Tapos nag-vaccinate na silang seniors doon. So sasama ko siyang Pampanga bukas. Baka may gusto ko po. Wala ka bang gusto bumili sa Pampanga? Rich? Wala kang gusto?
No, yung mom ko and my mom and my dad had got their first shots na. So we're waiting for them to get their second shot. 10 days later, medyo mas safe na for us to visit them. So,
yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because my sister was very paranoid, and then when she got her second, kasi my sister's a healthcare worker, when she got her second shot, okay na, she feels confident. Alam mo yung aura niya nagiba, and kaya lang, yun nga, para tayong Vico Soto, inintay natin yung pag tayo na. Di ba?
Yun na nga.
Parang ngayon tempting eh, kasi yung sa restaurants, yung A4 classification, which includes restaurant food prep, parang pwede yung sabihin ko sa isang restaurant, pwede ba kasali mo ako dyan? Kunyari, chef ako. Pwede mong gawin eh. Di ba?
Yeah.
Pero parang,
creepy dude,
I don't feel it's good.
FB's been listening down. Lumabas daw yung ad ng app.
Oh, syempre! Ano yan, pare? Uy, yung sad news of the day, di ba? Para magdi-divorce si Bill Gates at saka si Melinda. Bakit?
May prenup ba yan?
Hindi ko alam eh. Kasi parang they had such a good, strong marriage, di ba? And they were philanthropists and everything.
Yeah.
And they're old. They're old now. They're like in their mid-60s.
Ito yung
diba?
wild. Yung ex-wife ni Jeff Bezos, the one that she just recently, that he divorced recently, within the past couple of years, married another guy, another man. That guy turned out to be my classmate in grade school. He was American. His family's American missionary, and they settled in Cebu for a few years. And moved back. Lo and behold, we have a group chat on Viber. Someone posted the picture na the former Mrs. Bezos got married to blah 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 blah. The name of the guy, and then when we look closer, it's him na matanda na. Older. We were like, what the heck? So I think she got it.
Swerte siya, pare. Hindi niya na kailangan magtrabaho, pare.
No, because I know
I'm sure
she got
billions. A billion at least.
At least. Oh.
Bill Gates is 65. I just checked now. Melinda Gates is 56. So they've been married for 27 years. Wow. And the press release, we can no longer grow together as a couple. So binabalaan ko lang kayo, or kung kayo medyo maraming iniisip na iba, di ba? Pag 27 years na magandang reason, we can no longer grow together as a couple. Pero hindi mangyayari sa mga KTG yan. Kasi unang-una, under kayo lahat. Di ba? Under si Ray, under si Stony Bird, under ka. Di ba? Under kayo lahat. Si Donnie, under. So, okay yan. Hindi niya ako, lilista ko yan sa mga script. I don't think we can grow together as a couple now. I'm sorry, I have to go to Pampanga for a family reunion. All right.
What I got going for me is that Rina was aware already that I can't grow. So, prepared na
Yeah.
siya. Prepared na
Oh,
siya
yeah.
nun.
Parang gusto ko yung joke na, parang matagal na nakabulsa sa You're just
Alright.
waiting for the proper opportunity for Bill Gates to use the joke.
For the
Oh
setup.
my God. Oo, ganda yung setup na joke na yan. But this is sad. You know, I feel a bit. I thought they had one of the strongest marriages. I feel like if Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson divorced, I'd be sad
Yeah.
also. Kasi parang mga icons ko yun, di ba? Yung mga goals mo, si Barack Obama, di ba? Si Michelle Obama, di ba? Parang si Trump, wala akong bilib dyan. Next year, iba na yung asawa niya. Di ba? Bahala siya. Pero, it's just really, really surprising. But I wish them well because they've done so much in terms of philanthropy and helping solve the world's problems, especially for hunger.
Totoo.
Yeah, no, sayang. Oh, good din no. Pero yun na lang. So yeah, before we end, what's the thing? What are you watching now? Since we're on hiatus from the MCU, aside from the trailer, what are you watching now?
I haven't started anything yet, to be honest. I've been working on my own, catching up with my vlogs because I had some technical problems. My hard drive crashed, so
Whoa.
I have
porn. Overload ng pornography.
I had a huge backlog, and that I'm
of
trying to
porn.
catch up.
Sorry, Rina. Nandiyan pala si Rina.
Because it's siguro. Can you believe I have my quarantine cuisine series is already at 8, and I have
8
so
gig.
much more 80 videos. I've already made 80 videos for
What? Wow.
Yeah, that's my effort trying to help. No, whether they use it.
They're all up on their YouTube channel.
They're all up on my YouTube channel. Yeah, and so I still have a lot more to go. Marami pa akong utang. So now that I was able to probably like 95% of the videos.
How long does it take you to edit?
Probably if I sit down on it, kaya ko 1 or 2 days at most.
For one video, which is like a 5-minute video.
Yeah.
Parang yung mahaba eh. Alam mo, yan ang hanapin natin mag-edit. Mahirap mag-edit eh, di ba?
Totoo. Kaya bilib ako dun kina Gab, Hornation. Ang ganda na ang ganda pa yung mga kuha niya, ang ganda pa ng edit.
Yeah. Kasi di ba, we have some sort, kasi client side ako, di ba? Ikaw, agency side ka sa production. I remember I'd spent the whole night until early morning. Yung kasi pag 30 seconds, parang lahat sisiksik mo sa 30 seconds sa commercial, di ba? Hindi ka lang pwedeng maging 30.1 seconds eh. Eksakto mo yun eh, di ba? Kasi may color bar pa, hindi kailangan simutin mo yun eh. And we would, yung millisecond ng edits, it was fun, but it was very taxing.
Very, very. Yeah, one time I had to do voiceover for the pasok na kami for a 30-seconder. Ang hindi pasok sa promo, yung DTI permit number. Per DTI NC9 series of 2004. Kailangan pala ipasok yun. So, yan na naman, trim na naman.
Ngayon, nauso, di ba? Yung they speed up the voices. So, the DTI permit. What should be dati bawal yun eh.
Dati bawal.
Diba? Bawal or you can only speed up to 1.2 or 1.5. Parang yung nakikinig ka sa mga times 3 eh. Wala ka naman dito. No, I just want to recommend for those who might be suffering Spanky or withdrawal symptoms. And I guess if you're watching Richie and I, you are all foodies as well, or interested in food. Watch MasterChef Australia. I'm just really impressed with MasterChef Australia. It's for me they had the most eloquent judges, better than Padma, Tom, and Gail in Top Chef America. And then since this program has the luxury of running for over an hour, like a Korean novela. So some of the episodes are an hour 10 minutes, hour 15. They don't have to edit down too much. Top Chef, which is the #1, no comparison, food show on the planet. has a limit of around 42 minutes or 55 minutes for special. Ito wala eh. So they have these three hosts, I think Jock and the Asian, the Chinese, who's really beautiful. And she talks like dessert comes first, like Lori.
Mm.
And the way she describes food, beautiful. And I watch it because they're all amateur cooks and they're all nice people. Most Australians are really nice people. They're not like super assertive like you see them in American cooking shows. But they're home cooks. They're not even, walang ego eh. Lahat sila tulungan lang. It's a beautiful show. It's very inspiring. And when I watch it, I always get reminded, alam mo yung show na This Is Us? Yung puro
Yeah.
iyakan araw-araw. It's
Mm.
like the
I've never
cooking
watched
show version. It's like the cooking show version of This Is Us. Everyone loves it's all about the family all the time. And they all sometimes challenge each other. But when someone has to go, inevitably, as in any reality, parang iiyak. Pati ikaw naiiyak. And the judges are so good. And they have the best in the world who are their guest
the
judges, like Heston Blumenthal, um, everyone's there. Galing talaga.
yeah,
Oo.
no. The season you're watching now, is that the one with the Indonesian one, Reynold?
Hindi, tapos si Reynolds, nag-guest na siya kagabi.
Ah, okay.
Ito yung current. Yung araw-araw pinapalabas sa Australia.
Okay. So tapos na yung kay Reynold. Okay.
Oh, so
Sabagay.
episode tonight, pagtapos na nag-uusap, I'll probably watch episode 12.
Hmm.
It's really good. Ang galing. Tapos, and
Yeah.
malungkot ngayon kasi although konting-konting COVID sa Australia, pero malungkot kasi they have to maintain protocols like in the NBA. So ngayon, puro sila ganun. Yung when they greet each other, ganun. Pero ngayon, since naka-quarantine na sila for such a long time, parang nagyayakapan na sila, they're forgetting the fucking rules, no? It's so nice, Rich. Watch it. Ang galing. Galing. Oo. It's just an amazing show. It's so well produced, and it leaves a good feeling. If kasi right now, alam mo, one of the top shows on Netflix is Hell's Kitchen. That's the trashiest cooking show ever. Basura yun. Basura. It's all fake. It's all stupid chefs. Hindi sila stupid chefs, but they can't even cook a steak. It's not a culinary challenge. It's like they just like being beaten down by Gordon Ramsay, and that's the whole entertainment value of it.
Mm.
Nakapanood ka ba ng Hell's Kitchen?
Of course.
It's like the worst season of Celebrity Apprentice. It's the same fucking format of Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah,
The worst
it was
season.
All Stars.
Huh?
I didn't watch is there a new season? The last one I watched was yung All Stars. There were two All Star seasons in a row.
Of Hell's Kitchen?
Hell's Kitchen.
No, funny. I never watched it until I saw it on Netflix. Like the trend eh. So I watched it. Oh my god.
Watch the first one.
Season 19. Holy shit, this is so...
The first few seasons were talagang grabe siya. Now, medyo mellow na siya sa lagay na yan.
Medyo nga, nag-mellow na nga eh.
Nag-mellow na siya sa lagay na yan.
Pero grabe, it's not a cooking show at all. Wala kang matututunan, nothing. No techniques, nothing. It's just people shouting at each other. Then I think the characters, parang apprentice eh. He's an apprentice, di ba? Alam mo, gusto mo sumikat. Or parang Big Brother Philippines, di ba? Gusto mo papansin. Ganun na, gagawa ka na sarili mong drama. Ay, nako. Sumakit ulo ko. I watched 2 episodes. Sabi, oh my God, this is so bad. So as a remedy, kailangan mo ng MasterChef Australia. So everyone listening, God, MasterChef Australia is on season 13 right now. It's really and of course, watch Top Chef. Top Chef Portland, season 18. Those two, he'll be happy. He'll learn a lot.
All right.
Okay na.
Okay.
So, binigyan ako ng 2 papanoorin na. Stop watching, illegal stuff.
Yeah. So, where do you watch MasterChef Australia? Netflix din ba?
VPN.
Okay. All right.
VPN na hindi binabayaran. Free PN. Alam niyo na yun. Huwag na kayo magmalinis. Paano yun? Wala naman kayong VPN. Paano nyo napanood wala naman kayong HBO Go. Diba? Wala naman kayong Disney Plus. Paano nyo napapanood na yan? Huwag kayo magmalinis.
Alright. Ito. So thank you. Thank you, Richard, for staying with us all throughout. Si Rina, thank you for being here, baby.
Our producer, thank you so much, Rina, for watching over us.
So,
And today,
Raf B, next week, sorry, I promise you, I am going to find the video of me and Adam, and I'm going to show it here. And tell you,
gawa ka ng PowerPoint para may pictures,
nga.
then I can see, para kwento ko rin ng paano kita na set up.
Oo nga.
Kasi mahaba yung kwento na yun di ba?
Oh yeah,
vlog.
You really do have to tell me that story na bakit hindi mo pa muna kami pinapunta sa house. Hindi mo muna kami pinapasok sa house. You made me wait out. You made me wait in Starbucks. Diba?
Kasi hindi pa tapos yung shooting.
Tapos kami ni Anton, pero pagdating namin, lahat ng tao nandun na sa loob. Sinasaya
because you were the gift.
Kaya nga eh.
That night was for you. Yun lang yun. Kaya last ka. Diba?
Okay. Sige, brother.
Okay, good night. Thank you all for staying with us.
Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.
Apologies for all our riffing on things, not necessarily part of the topic, but yeah, get used to it because it's how we'll go. This is how we roll.
Okay.
Good night, bro. Good night,
Good night. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed episode 3 of the Rawr. Good night.
See you next week.